sometimes in Kartik I've been in sanghas and groups of devotees where we're having very powerful connections to the holy name. One specific occasion comes to my memory in Radhakund, after taking midnight bath on Bahulastami, the appearance day of Radhakund, and then afterwards a spontaneous kirtan erupting, and just unbelievable levels of openings of the Maha Mantra and experiences of ecstasy, where time is no longer a consideration. Time and the taxi guy waiting, and the thousands of pilgrims, and no microphone, and whatever, just it's all gone. It doesn't mean anything. We're fully absorbed in hearing the Maha Mantra, and that's it. And you can be like in that moment forever. Feel like you want to be in that moment forever. And somehow Radharani's mercy is opening up the doors to Krishna and her holy name. Of course, Radhakund's the topmost place to chant, but you have to also be careful. But on that night, Bahulastami night, there's some special mercy there. And just hearing the holy name in its full clarity. Just being fully attentive. And in those kind of kirtans, sometimes the Maha Mantra appears in syllables. I'm hearing it, and then it's coming in its format of syllables. H-A, it's the first syllable. R-E, Hare, Krishna. Like distinctly, clearly, hearing every single syllable clearly. Whereas sometimes I've experienced, I'm trying to play mridanga and I'm listening to the kirtaniya leading in the Maha Mantra, and I'm hearing like the first part of the mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, and then I'm hearing the second part, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But then sometimes it's coming with the syllables, as opposed to the two separations of the mantra, the Krishna part and then the Rama part. And then as the syllables are becoming more clear and defined, the mridanga beats are matching into those syllables, and just keeps on expanding in more unlimited ways. To be honest, the best kirtans, most amazing kirtan experiences I've ever been in, are never recorded. That's the first rule. That you know it is a good kirtan because there's no microphone there, no one's recording it. That's the first way I start to understand, oh, this is going to be a really good kirtan, because I know there's no one recording it. And then it just goes, and you're like, yeah, wow, unbelievable. Sometimes we catch a few good ones on a recording, but it's never like the one that's like, yeah, that was it, we were there, for real. You only hear about it. We even tried to record the Panchatattva installation kirtans. We had a devotee from Taiwan with a whole setup and a computer and a mixing desk and 8 microphones and the whole thing. And somehow after, everything was said and done, his computer got blown up. Didn't have a stabilizer spike buster, and his computer burned out. Lost everything. So I just thought, oh, Krishna's arrangement. Everyone heard about it, but they didn't hear it. So then there's an intrigue. Let's go to Mayapur and chant in front of the Panchatattva. Yeah. But for sure, the Panchatattva installation in Mayapur in 2004 was an all-time ever for many of us who were there, and I'm sure for many of other devotees who weren't there. It was completely unbelievable. Lokanath Swami Maharaj's kirtan especially, and others, many others. The final kirtan after 72 hours, the last 2 hours, was quite an amazing experience also. Coming up to the first Mangalarti of the Panchatattva, it was something else. That one specifically stands out as like a wave of ecstasy, being like a tsunami. It was like a kirtan tsunami, and devotees were feeling it all over the world. I know devotees who were in other places in the world, and they were saying that they were experiencing similar things to what we were experiencing in Mayapur during the installation of the Panchatattva.